Alright, bro. What we doing today?
Doing a waivers cup, low tapers, and keeping the C cups.
Okay.
Keeping the light beard.
Alright, that's a bet.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and y'all know today we got one of them things, we got one of them bangers. If you've been around my channel for as many years, y'all understand and know we built for moments like this. I've been prepping you guys for moments like this. Take a walk with me, let's get right, let's lock in, and let's get it. So I want to go in using my Babeless FX1 Pro Low Pros, and I just want to start lifting up every dread, and I want to start hitting every dread at its regrowth area, basically making all of the dreads turn into an afro. That's not the haircut that I'm gonna be giving him, but I want to turn it into that specifically, just because when I'm looking at the haircut or I'm looking at what I could possibly do, you want to give yourself as much room, you know, because once you take this hair away, you can't get it back. So if you cut these dreads lower, you forced to go lower. You get what I mean? But if you make the dreads as high as possible based on how much regrowth the client actually has, and because this client has free forms, I'm giving myself a lot of room to set myself up for that kill shot, set myself up for perfection, set myself up for these ultimate looks, the razor sharp images. Y'all know what time it is. I'm really in that. I'm in that today. So we just staying consistent as possible. Now I want to take them to the shampoo bowl. Man, please stick around. Art of the Lineup course is being shot in the moment that we speak right now. Not this video, but I've been shooting everything for the Art of the Lineup. It's going to be a 3-year barber course for you guys. I promise y'all, it's going to be nothing like the rest. So I want to go in using the number 2 guard completely closed. And using that number 2 guard completely closed, I want to get it down to 1 desired length and just knock off everything. But that clarifying shampoo plays a big role in producing some of the cleanest lineups. I don't want to give all my secrets away on YouTube because the course that I'm putting together for you guys is special. It's a different level with theory. It's a different level with in-depth when it comes to learning the art of the lineup. I'm talking about being able to perfect any lineup. I don't care if you got calyx on the lineup. I don't care if it's a full lineup. I don't care if it's a receding lineup. I'm gonna show you guys levels. Art of the Lineup. It's on the way. The most dangerous, precise course that is gonna be out there. I'm gonna have featured guests on there, some of the best. I'm talking about the best in the world will be featured on, you know, Art of the Lineup. The greatest precision gods will line up and meet there. So, man, bro, I got something cooking up so special for you guys. I really can't wait to put it out there. You guys are gonna be very proud with that project. It's gonna be the best. I'm telling you, the best. So, just stick with me, man. My next step is to use my trimmers now. Using my trimmers now, I'm basically doing a rainbow shape like guideline towards the top of the ear, and I'm just trying to basically bald this area out, but give myself some form of consistency through and through towards the top of the ear, and just prepping myself for it. As you guys can see, I'm putting it together really well, and then I want to get into the beard more just because I want the beard to be more faded in this video. I want to go completely open, giving myself another 1/2 inch guideline, brushing one, fading one, just staying consistent as possible, and trying to get a clean guideline to start to pursue, you know, that level of gradiency that we look for. Drop them halfway here, and as you guys can see, we just faded in between that some, between the bar line and the open line, not completely closed. And as you guys can see, I'm just standing on the corner of that blade, bringing everything together piece by piece, brick by brick, layer by layer, and we creating that transition. Now completely open, using my number 1 guard, just taking my time. Number 1 guard, a 1/2 inch open as well, just like I did that open line earlier, and I'm gonna drop them halfway here, and as you guys can see, just slowly but surely start to debulk and erase this guideline piece by piece, brick by brick. Close now. As you guys can see, it's consistency, it's understanding and knowing your system. And I promise, once you understand and know your system and can nail your system, it's impossible not to create these gradient looks. It's impossible not to get a fade. It's impossible not to set yourself up to produce some of the most precise lines in the world. Creating these systems is what keeps you aligned. It's what keeps you in rhythm. When Steph Curry go up the court, he don't shoot the ball differently for no reason. He shoot the ball the same way. It's practice. He just putting different spins on it, whether he creating space, whether he hitting a 1-2 move, you know, whether it's just a standstill shot, the shot is the same. We put the same shots up no matter who it is. It's the same way with haircuts. We putting the same shots up essentially. We staying focused through and through. It's just a different client. You produce and use the same system, you're gonna be just as successful. I don't care if this is white, black, Mexican, Hispanic, whatever it is. Whatever race sitting in my chair, I'm gonna be able to nail it because my system is my system. I trust it by any means possible. And as you guys can see, we just got that 0.5 guard on there, bringing everything together. And we in a beautiful spot. We in a beautiful spot, man. We in a beautiful spot. Just piece by piece. Brush one, fade one. I'm focused, I'm locked. We in that mode. Big shout out to my dog Jerm Boomin for this beat too. Went stupid on this. Completely open, just using the corner of my blade and just, you know, I'm point cut now. I'm hitting specifically dark hairs in between this fade, just really bringing it all the way together. And as you guys can see, it's there now completely open. I'm gonna drop this like half of an inch down low. I'm gonna go halfway close here, just basically trying to blend the beard into the sideburn area, which is where, you know, I bordered it out at, and just, you know, taking my time piece by piece. And as you guys can see, you know, what we doing to the top, we essentially inverting it and doing it to the bottom so it can blend into the beard. It's the same thing. I just want you guys to be really confident with this thing, man. When you behind a chair, when you doing what we consider barbering, the thing that we all love, bro, you just gotta focus. You gotta focus. You gotta put the system together. You gotta have fun with it. It's just so many tiers, so many levels that take you above the rest. But enjoy doing what you're doing, and every rep count. Don't cheat yourself out of a rep just because your feet hurting. You tired behind a chair. Don't cheat yourself out of a rep. You cheating yourself out of a client. Clients understand and know when you have asked a haircut. So stay focused, stay locked in. Same steps here. You know, using my trimmer, doing that ball line, giving myself some room. One thing about this part of the video, I kind of lost some of my footage, but you guys will see towards the end of the video when I bring it all the way together. I lost a little bit of footage in the back. I had battery charging problems, but I was on the clock, so you know, I was speeding it up. So I'm completely open here, as you guys can see. Completely open with my #1 guard as well. Just taking my time, you know, and just layering it, you know, piece by piece. I'm telling y'all, when it comes to these gradient looks, it's literally just it's systematic things. It's just doing the same things over and over, essentially. Now blending out that bottom line that was open at first, and just, you know, taking my time. That's halfway, that's close, halfway close, halfway close. You know, just in between halfway and close. And I'm just taking my time. New low pros is amazing too. If you want to get them, man, go to FortWorthBarberSupply.com. Use the promo code BEAM and the number 10. I promise you, anything on that site, 15% off. Fort Worth Barber Supply, the best in the world. As you guys can see, we just putting it together. We putting it together. We putting it together, and it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's a special thing. One guard back open. And I'm just raking in this area, just taking my time. The hair don't really want to comply with me in its best form, but you know, we just taking our time. Sometimes you just got to keep working at the hair. Just keep working at the hair, even when it look like it ain't happening. Trust that system and trust that these hairs will fall in place. Trust that the gradient effect will come out. Trust that the transition will be there. Trust it. Like, we didn't, for all these years that I've been on YouTube, I wasn't instilling this confidence in a lot of you guys for no reason. I'm trying to get you guys to understand one thing and one thing only. Like, this profession won't show you no slack. Stay locked in, stay focused, through and through. And I promise the game gonna reward you for everything that you put into it. Just take your time, enjoy yourself, and love the journey. Now we get to the right side, which is one of my favorite parts of the haircut, just to be able to connect with the world out there, man. It's 2024, it's a lot going on, you know. I'm just watching, you know, a lot of people losing their lives and things of that nature, just through the internet, over drug abuse. And, you know, I have family members who was going through the same thing. I want you guys out there to understand and know that, you know, you only can help a person so much. You could give a person your all when they can still fall victim into something that's so dangerous. I want all of you kids out there, all of you younger guys out there, and even all my OGs out there that's watching my channel to just continuously instill mental strength into a lot of these kids, into a lot of these young ones out here, because we losing people, and I'm telling you, it's feeling like the last days. And I just want you guys to understand and know, you know, just keep working the craft and just keep pouring back into the generation that's coming behind you. That's the only thing you can do. And always count your blessings. Like, don't be no selfish person that's looking for something else. Like, you got to remember and understand it, 9 times out of 10 you in a greater spot than millions of people in the world. It's people that'll trade for your spot any day. Stay solid, stay focused, continuously to pour into the younger generation, man. And let's just, you know, let's focus on our mental strength, man, because drugs is doing it. Drugs is taking people out. Drugs is breaking families. So, you know, I want you guys to try to break generational curses while instilling that confidence into the younger generation. So now I want to go in using some hot lather. As you guys can see, we finna get in that world. We finna lock in and using the hot lather. I just basically want to heat up these hair follicles to make the follicles easier for me to slice through. And as you guys can see, that we already cleaned his hair with shampoo, so it's not that his hair needs to be washed. The thing is, going behind it with hot lather pulls every aspect of dirt oil from the lineup. But this is gonna be on art of the lineup. I don't want to go too deep in theory about exactly why I'm doing it, but when you stack it with a clarifying shampoo, you guys are gonna see when I start to do this line work how you could literally you could be next to none. So as you guys can see now, I'm gonna go in with a wrapping lotion called Lather. Wrapping lotion is just basically an agent that's used to basically pull all of his hair forward to make it look like as if he had a haircut before I cut his hair down. So as you guys can see, I go in with Lather, couple pumps around the head, and then I wanna go in behind it with the 360 Jeezy V2 Wave brush, I believe this is. I got it a minute ago. I wanted to try it. I haven't had a chance to try it, so I went in my drawer, got it, and then I just, you know, start brushing, start, you know, playing my part, start being consistent as possible, start bringing everything all the way together. And I like the brush. It fits in my hand really well, so I was able to get the client hair all brushed down. As you guys can see, you see a couple ripples through his hair like he, you know, trying to wave up, so that's a good thing. And then I go behind it with my low pros and just bring everything together, hitting all of the roach legs, hitting all of the loose hairs on top of the head, and just keeping everything consistent, because y'all know that kill shot coming, and we finna step with a purpose, like we trying to achieve something. So just stay focused, stay consistent. As you guys can see, I'm knocking hairs off, even though you guys can't see them. You see little bits and pieces falling, but once you brush that hair with that Lather wrapping lotion and a blow dryer mixed together, then you go behind it and you trim all of the loose hairs. It look as if bro had a haircut before. Now granted, his hair isn't as laid as I would want it, because I would have assisted it with a do-rag, but I'm telling y'all, being on the clock and clock management, sometimes you just gotta work through what you're going through. Now I wanna go in using the form of holding spray, because now that I done brushed the hair, I done cleaned the scalp, I done laid the hair down with wrapping lotion. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for precision. I'm finna show y'all who Beam is. Like, I wanna go in and use it. My rose gold, you know, trimmers by Babyliss, the FX1 setup, and as you guys can see, I'm hitting it piece by piece, brick by brick. It's starting to spit that crack line. I'm getting precise, you know, genuine lines. A lot of people asked me when I first pulled these out, like, I had a green bracket on there now, but I didn't have one before because my bracket was completely cracked on the original. But I switched to my green one. I reset my blades, calibrated, and as you guys can see, look at me hitting the back of the beard line, look at me hitting the nape lines. I'm spitting that white crack, I'm putting it together. It's, you know, we stepping with a purpose. I promise y'all, stepping with a purpose. Like, if you don't know who Beam is, anybody that's out there that's new to my channel, welcome to my channel. All of you guys are welcome. As you guys can see, I'm a precise guy. I like to teach you guys precision. I want to teach you guys how to be a step or a level above the competition. And as you guys can see, we in that world. Doing the vertical bars now, doing one vertical bar. I'm hitting it piece by piece. Look, as you guys can see, establish that line. Same thing here. Establish another line. Those are 2 reference points, reference A and B. Now doing my C reference point, which is my 3rd reference point, which is the middle reference point, and now working myself all the way to the left. As you guys can see, I put the line up in 3 different reference points, and I like to connect them because I like to play connect the dots to create a high level of symmetry throughout my lineup. It's easier to play connect the dots than it is to just start in the middle of somebody's head and just create a straight line. And this is because I'm teaching, you know, a lot of younger guys in the game. If you know, if it was me on my regular day, I could start in the middle because you gotta build up to that. But for a lot of people who don't understand how to get lineup straight, create reference points and play connect the dots, and I promise you, your lineups will be more balanced. But look at the white crack that my trimmers are spitting on the lineup. As you guys can see here, look, indentation, and then watch me just whip them into the curve. Look. That's what clarifying shampoo and that's what how Lather do. But I'm gonna break it down in theory for you guys on a specific level when Art of the Lineup barber course come out. 3-year course gonna be amazing. Going in with Sean Cutt's head color enhancement card, the Beam Team cordless compressor, our color no drip, a complete waterproof color. We wanna take this thing to the next level. Y'all know me, my channel is all about shape shifting. Shape shifting is showing multiple forms of the same thing. You don't know. So like I showed you guys, a crispy, clean, natural version. I could have put a razor on it and took it to another level. But before doing that, I want to take that to another level by adding color. One thing about this client, his hair is spacey. As you guys can see, even though it's laid down, look how many spaces you see. It's like slight spaced because it's not used to being laid down. So we want to go behind that using some color, bringing the whole look together, giving it that dark, giving it that, you know, more dense, more fuller, more richer look. And that's what the color no drip do. That's what, you know, the Tune 45 products do. If you want to use any of the Tune 45 products, my link is in the description below. You'll be able to get 15% off all of your products, whether it's the color, the precision pack pencil, as you guys see here. And I'm using the precision pack pencil to basically, you know, conceal a lineup. I'm the same thing that women do to their eyebrows. They could clean their eyebrows up, they could tint them, they could add any fill-in to make them more dense, more heavy, more dark, whatever it is, and then towards the end of it, they'll conceal the lineup. And concealing the lineup or the eyebrows will bring an extra pop, an extra flare, to bring some contrast between the skin and the hair to make the eyebrows really pop and give it that hard, edgy look. So I'm doing the same thing, something that I've seen in the beauty industry, and I just bring it to the barber industry to elevate my looks and my final razor sharp images, you know, to post for Instagram and TikTok and things of that nature, just, you know, to just put my content above the rest. And as you guys can see, I want to go in using an application brush with some color as well, and I want to go in and pre-create the line. As you guys can see, I want to stay at the top of the line, but I could create this line without me having to do way too much. Like, one thing I love about adding color and playing with color and playing with these different things throughout the haircut is when you see me do my thing, it's because I have theory behind it. It's because I know exactly what I'm doing. It's because I've been here before. I've been in situations like this before and completely failed because I didn't know what I was doing. And now I'm at a place where I'm able to teach and educate you guys to elevate your game. When a guy walks in the barbershop and he got a lot of dreads that look super crazy and freeform dreads that look crazy, how do you attack it? How do you give him exactly what he wants? How do you nail a finished product? You can see these things and know like, oh, I'm doing a big chop. Okay, cool, but is it a transformation? That's the difference. I done seen so many people do big chops, and not on YouTube, I'm talking about in real life. I done seen people not maximize their opportunity with the haircuts that are given. I create content for a reason. People come to me for a reason. I've made my name big enough and made a demand big enough to where people were comfortable with cutting their hair after 12 and 15 years with me because they know that I'm able to not only bring the looks to them, but they know that I can get them looks that are impeccable. That's the difference. It's not just about, oh yeah, he could cut my hair. Anybody could cut your hair, but can people take it to that level? Can people put you out this world with what they doing? And that's the difference. So now I want to go back using my black FXs once, and I just want to hit this line, start to disperse some of this pencil across that skin. I want to start to get this pencil look to be more concealed, more consistent through and through. And as you guys can see, I'm just rolling myself, taking my time, piece by piece. I'm not pressing too hard. I'm in a precise bag. I'm here. Like, I'm here. This is what it looked like when we get to that kill shot. This is what it's looking like when we are taking ourselves to another level. I know it's a lot of people, man, a lot of new people who come on here and be like, oh, he talking too much. I wish when I was coming up in barbering I had somebody to teach me the way that I teach you guys. I'm trying to give you guys every aspect of it. I'm not no YouTube barber who gonna tell you, oh yeah, I'ma just do this and I'ma just do this and then everything else you figure out. No, I want to give you guys some form of theory behind the things that that I do. I want to instill confidence in you guys. I want to talk life with you guys. It's bigger than barbering on every aspect. But if you could put every element of the pieces together, you'll create a master barber. That's the difference. I wasn't taught how to be a master barber. I was able to master my craft down the line, and I just want to be able to give it back to everybody else. I want to get a game back to everybody else. So as you guys can see, client lean back, razor angled at a 45-degree angle, stretching the skin, bringing everything back to its highest point, staying consistent, putting it together. This is who Beam is. I am that guy, you know, and I don't want to sound cocky. I don't want to sound none of that, but I want you guys to understand and know that it was a point in time where I didn't believe in myself doing barbering. It was a point in time where I couldn't cut a head, where I was patching people, where my guard would slip off, and you know, it was a point in time I went through the road. I went through it. I walked through the fire. There's so many of you out there, and I said this on the Barber Plug episode. How great is a man if you can't make another great man? And that's what I've been doing. I've been making great versions of myself. I see all you guys who tag me and tell me, hey bro, like, you know, you the reason I started barber school. You the reason I started cutting hair. Like, I love that. I done changed so many people's lives, and that's what I want to continuously do. I want to change people's lives for the better. I want people to find passion. I want people to love servicing people. That's what I do on a daily basis. I service people. I'm a barber. And we made it a delicacy. It ain't just about cutting hair. I'm able to take care of my family off of this. I'm able to make 6 figures and clear 6 figures easily. Like, I'm able to change my life and my family life. I'm able to change it all. It's not just about me cutting hair. I done made some of the most, like, some of the most amazing things from here. I done created opportunities. I done created friendships. I done created relationships. Like I said, I done created financial relationships. I got a realtor out of this thing, a lawyer out of this thing. Like, I'm just building and helping my family and helping myself. And I just want you guys to be able to do the same thing. But look at the cut. Oh my God. If gas wasn't a word, bro, I wouldn't even know what to call it. I wouldn't know what to call it. We in a special place right here. We in a special place, y'all. I love it so much. I appreciate all of you guys if y'all been able to get through this video so far, because I put it together today for y'all. As you guys can see, I'm using the new Tomb 45, you know, Turkish style razor. Let me know what you guys think. There's just a couple samples. I want to put something in front of the world. I want you guys to be able to start using some of the same products and tools that I use. So this is more of our Turkish style. It's metal on metal, as you guys can see. It's doing a beautiful job. I'm shaping the eyebrows. I'm able to backstroke, put it all the way together, and just clean them up. Like, look at it. We gassing. We gassing. Let me know what y'all think about that razor, man, because if y'all like it, I will bring it to life and put it on the market for you guys. In an imperfect world, we get clients that come in 7 to 10 plus years without a haircut, and as barbers, it's up to us to change that outcome. Who would I be if I didn't break this down for you guys and give you guys the ultimate game? I hope today that you guys like what you guys seen. Without further ado, let's lock in. Hashtag TBT in that comment section. Hashtag Glacier Gang. Hashtag Glass. We in that bag. It's 2024. It's year to big dogs. It's year to elevate. You know, take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Do it. Have a purpose for it. Step with a purpose, as if you trying to achieve something. If you're new to my channel, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, hit the notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. And may God bless.
Let me know what you think. See the tape on the back too. Fade it all the way through and through. And the beard. It's clean. It's clean.
Yeah.
Alright, YouTube, so as y'all can see, my man had his dreads for like 8.5, 9 years. We just cut them off. If you like that transformation, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and hit the notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. I'm Beam. I'm out of here.